Oh, hello there. What are you doing in my house? I'm just kidding. Hey guys, it's me, B-Man. Welcome back to another episode here in Wondermere on the Shroomhearth SMP server. Um, we've updated to 1.21.5, and I've lost flashback. I know. The crowd goes mild. So I'm trying to have some fun with the free cam mod here. But I have a lot planned for you today. I'm going to show you guys a couple of the little builds that I've been doing around, and you may see that the castle has had some work done on it. So if you would please kindly exit my house so that I can go change and sleep in peace. That'd be really lovely. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Well, well, well. Would you looky here? We've got a castle. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This might be one of my favorite things I've built in a good while. Something about just like the textures and the shapes of all the buildings, like oh my goodness, like I just love it. This tough and mossy cobblestone with the coral. Like I know it's the same blocks we used for this house over here, right? You guys remember this a couple episodes ago? But yeah, I'm really in love with this little castle. It doesn't have a name yet. Maybe you guys can comment down, drop what you guys think that this little island should be called, this little region, this little nation in Wondermere. It should have a name. What should its vibe be? What are people like? I imagine they love fishing, and it's part of their life. I imagine it's quite wet and damp here. Maybe it rains all the time. It's very windy, but let me show you around inside. So I haven't done an interior yet because why would I? But I have kind of segmented it into a couple little rooms. You can come up here. I did do a little bit of work. I don't know how I feel about this yet, but we'll see. A little bed for maybe where the king might live, and this little balcony, which I am really, really in love with. This is something about the shape. It's just really, really nice. And actually, oh, it's missing a roof. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that together. But yeah, I'm really liking this. It's amazing. All right, come on. How about finish your build before you show it on camera? Is this amateur hour? Come on. Okay, well, this maybe gives me an opportunity to give you a little bit of insight. So this, I don't want it to be a super big, obvious roof, because I don't want it to kind of take away from what else is happening. So I'm just gonna do a super, super, like, small roof type thing. And then a little bit of mud, and then probably this plank, I'd say. Yeah, perfect. Let's go. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I mean, it blends in super well. That's kind of the goal. You don't want it to draw too much attention, but it just gives that extra little barrier between that part that's poking out and that bit that's up there. So that's perfect. Anyway, I had a lot of fun building this castle. I kind of just sat down, put some YouTube on, and just went for it, you know? I mean, I didn't stop really to record any of the build process because I just wanted to just really focus on it being good and having fun because I find that my best builds kind of come from just having fun. And the other thing that I've been doing recently is I haven't really been test building in a creative world before building it in survival. This is just off the cuff survival building. And I mean, I'm sure, yes, I could have made it 100 times better, more intricate, little details I may have missed because I built it in survival and not in creative first. But I used to do that all the time, do the creative building, and then just build it over. And honestly, it took some of the joy out of it. Like, something about just building it in survival first and it just coming out really nice. And I mean, once you get to the point where you kind of have a couple things in your tool belt and you can just kind of just sit down and start going, you know what to do, like that. it's so much more fun, in my opinion, to do that. All right. Well, we are officially on 1.21.5. So I went out to some unloaded chunks and I got some goodies. So, okay, let me talk about. Oh, what do I want to talk about first? Okay, let me take some of this. Okay, first, let me show you what I have done. These little bushes, love these for a little bit of variation with the grass. It's perfect. And it matches the color as well. Like, oh, it's just so good with a little bit of the dark as well. Perfect. Love that. These, the leaf litter, unexpected win of the update, I'd say. So, of course, we had the little pink petal cherry things in the cherry biomes. Loved those, but they're very bright and they're good for just little details here and there in specific builds. This, okay, hear me out with the leaf litter. Anytime you have an area of dirt like this where it's a little bit patchy, maybe it's a path, maybe it's a little courtyard like what I have here, you can use this leaf litter to blend even more the blocks together, right? Like, since they kind of exist, oh, since since they kind of exist in like a like four grid within one block, you can create a texture that is off center from where the rest of the grid is. And I think that does wonders for kind of just how the place will look. So like I did it again over here. Like if you just look at this, okay? Look at that. It's so not obvious at all, but I think it makes all the difference and I love it. Okay, moving on. Firefly bush. I mean, come on. Like I think it just looks really nice, but B, oh my goodness. When nighttime comes around, are you kidding me? I cannot wait for the fireflies to come out. So we'll definitely be taking a look at that. I'm just gonna kind of put the one or two around here. You don't want too many, at least for me in this area. I don't want it to be like overwhelming, but just a little bit here and there. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, finally, this dry grass. This has been something I have been waiting for a really long time because, okay, if you are familiar with kind of like coastal areas in like not super tropical but not super cold areas, like maybe like the north eastern seaboard of the United States, maybe a little bit south from there, how when you go to the beach, there's all this kind of grass over, you go over a hump and then over on that grass or on that like hump of sand, there's a bunch of grass and you go down to the beach. Okay. You can kind of get what I'm talking about. Well, this I thought is like the perfect kind of transition between the beach and the rest of the land. Not too much, just a little bit here and there, but I think I think that works really well. Like, look at that. It's just like it adds the little slope that goes up, and oh, I just love it so much. So I'm gonna add a couple more over here, maybe. Like, look at that. Ooh, yeah. Even just a little back. Yeah. I really like, honestly, all the little plant things that they've added. I'm just really loving it, and I think that it's gonna add a lot. I haven't put any of these firefly bushes in the city yet. I know. Oh, by the way, I really hope that you guys enjoyed that. Oh, can you hear that? It's the new ambient sounds. Ooh, the new ambient sounds. I love a good ambient sound. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed the last two episodes. The one before the last, the dragon fight, that was so much fun to record. I know everyone who was there with me also had a really good time. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. And then I really hope you guys enjoyed the tour of the city. I loved making that video, especially the beginning part with Needle and Screw. Oh my goodness, the night it's being skipped. Okay, are we going to be able to see any? Oh. It's so magical. Oh my goodness. Guys. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, I'm so happy. Guys, they're amazing. Anyway, okay, I keep getting distracted. I really hope you guys enjoyed that last video because that video meant a lot to me, and I can't wait to keep building in this world and have you guys follow along. But anyway, yeah, I really hope you guys like this little castle. Don't forget to comment if comment what the name should be. Anyway, there have been a lot of other things I've been kind of just tinkering with on the server other than this castle over the past few days. So I think I'm just gonna do a little supercut of all the little things that I've been doing. Okay, so the first thing I was kind of tinkering around with was the South Nether Tunnel. So I was one of the guys who kind of designed and first started building the South Tunnel, and it only ever came up to about here, which, if you don't know, is not very far. So I started building out a little bit more. Obviously, it's not done. It's just kind of adding the frame, but I'm trying to extend it down. Yeah, I put a good night's work into this. It goes down quite a bit, these pillars on the sides, but this is be one of those projects that I slowly tinker away with off camera. Maybe one day we'll come back and I'll be able to say, hey guys, guess what? Remember back when I said I was expanding this nether tunnel? Well, here it is. Anyway, so yeah, this is one of the things that I've been doing. So the other thing that I've been kind of putting a lot of time into are these paths. So if you don't know, our whole world, or at least most of our world, we're trying to connect with paths. So you can walk or ride your horse around and go in between everyone's bases. And it's been a long project, but we're slowly making our way. And there's a stretch from, and I'll show you a little map that I made just so that we could mark out where the roads needed to go. But there's a stretch from the base called Chidoria, which is just down there, all the way up to a base called Endora, and there was no path in between them, and it's quite a stretch along the eastern side of our, or not the east, yeah, it is the east, the eastern side of our world, and it's quite the distance, and so me and a couple of the other guys, we just put our heads down with the shovels, clearing the way, and you know, a path, it doesn't seem like it would take very long, but you have to clear the way, and then you have to mark where it's going to go, and you have to make sure that the terrain is comfortable, and then you have to build these bridges every time that you have to go over water, and it definitely takes a lot of time. I definitely put a couple good nights worth of time, and see, the bridges aren't even done. There's so many more bridges need to be put into this, but yeah, I can finally say that minus the bridges, Shidoria and Endura, and then Briskasin, which is just north of Endura, are connected to the main path network. So I could technically ride, and I have once already, ride my horse all the way from Wondermere, which is just about over there, all the way around to Shidoria, and then up here, all the way up to Endura, past Endura, and then to Briskasin. So I'm very happy. So there are still a lot of bases that need to be connected up with these paths, but that's like the Nether Tunnel, a project that's gonna have to just take some time. It's not necessarily at the forefront of the things that I want to be doing, but you know, when you have a night where you don't feel like building or doing anything, it's kind of nice to sometimes just grab a shovel and then go make a path or two. And the other part that needs to be done, which is way less completed, are the rail lines that go in between the bases. And speaking of a rail line, I did make one earlier today, so let me show you that. Okay, so we are here in Wondermere City at the train station, if you remember from the last video. And one of the things about the train station is that some of the smaller bases that are around Wondermere, I like to connect to the main rail line with little, like, almost regional lines. So if you remember from the last video when I said this goes to Dovestone and this goes to Cherry Field, and I had said that this one will go to Cherrystone, well, now it officially does. The tunnel is not properly decorated yet, obviously, but it does go all the way. And this is kind of something interesting that we decided to do, is it goes right in between the main line here. So it uses the existing structure so we didn't have to build another bridge. I think it's kind of cool. Like riding this line, it's really, really like it's fun, right? If you're running through here. So I'll show you kind of where it's going to terminate. So right here at a Cherry Stone, there's going to be a little train station that the owner of this base is going to make, and I think this base is super cute. It's actually my sister's base. You can see that she's kind of taken some inspiration from some of my builds. I think she's done a really good job. She's very new to playing Minecraft, and she's definitely taken to it very quickly. So it's always kind of fun to see. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one, but I'm going to... Okay, we're getting a little close and serious now. Okay, don't look too far down. What was I even saying? Yeah, it was a little bit of a shorter one, guys. I did a lot of this building off camera, but I just wanted to kind of sit back and relax and enjoy it, just like you guys get to do when you watch these videos. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked this castle as much as I like it. Don't forget to leave a comment, say what you think that this little area, this castle should be called. This kind of wet, misty castle that'll always just be in rain. And in the next episode, I think what we're gonna do is we might get up to some shenanigans, and we'll also do a little bit of decorating here, do some of the interiors. I want to hear what you guys also think. What do you guys want to see in future episodes, or is there any other kind of series that you guys might be interested in seeing me doing? I'm more than happy to kind of branch away from just Wondermere here. But anyway, guys, I've been B-Man, and this has been in Wondermere. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.